Are you one of those? Oh, just wait, I got to take a call. Oh, yes, I'd be perfect for you. Absolutely. Are you waiting for the phone to ring with your ideal prospect? Looking, wanting, waiting, desiring to spend money with you? Oh, you're not. I wonder what the block is. I wonder if it could be a trapped emotion. Hello, everybody, and welcome to part two of the four-part series on how and why you need to know and want to use the emotion code to help your business soar. And I'm here every Saturday morning, 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. And I always bring along my bro, John. Good morning, John.
Good morning. My name is John Inverarity. I'm certified in emotion code and body code, and living in Vancouver, but helping people all over the world clearing out their business blocks.
Yes, and John, you and I should have. I think we're episode 71 or something. Episode 70. That's a lot. That's not 70 days. That's 70 weeks. We've been doing it for 70 weeks, and we're doing a good job helping a lot of people understand about. Oh, that's what emotion code does. Not to mention, kind of watching, even with a little bit of puzzlement, like they do at the restaurants and the coffee shops when they're getting the magnet out. But you know what? People come over. I helped a woman get rid of heartburn at a coffee shop, and the barista came over and he said, "What was all that typing you were doing?" That's what he said. "What was all that typing?" And my friend that was with me in the coffee shop she said, "Oh, he wasn't typing. He removed my heartburn. It was severe."
What?
And then he tilted his dog like that little Yorkie does, like you know how they tilt their head, like WT what? What?
Something. Don't get it.
Yeah, hashtag I'll do it anywhere. I even go to the gym with my magnet, just in case. Always prepared. Okay, we're going to have fun today. So today, John, we're doing part two again of the business series. So
2 of 4.
Back to. Hey, I got a quick little announcement. Now, for those of you that are emotion code practitioners in business, starting business, or about to be in the business of exchanging your energy for money. Yes, it's okay. Matter of fact, it's mandatory that you exchange your energy for money and be an emotion code practitioner. Yes, it's okay. Yes, you're worthy. Yes, you can do that. And I've helped a lot of emotion code, body code practitioners do that. I have a monthly business growth club. It's an online membership. Every month you get something from my Law of Attraction or NLP online school, so that'll keep you busy. Sometimes it's 4 to 5 hours of training. Then I do a live class. Now, John, you were part of the live class in last month, and we did 2 things. What was one thing I trained about?
Yeah, there's more than 2 things. There was explaining your value on a business card, right? Like how to put a business card together.
That's right. And not a plumber's business card. No. Shout out to the plumbers. This was for emotion code. This is what you folks need to have on your business card. We did a whole module on that. And then something that you and I did very early in our careers and businesses is we prepare a little video, a little 9-minute video to give to our clients so they can understand what it is, so we don't have to spend 9 minutes doing it. And then we repurposed the snot out of it. We used it everywhere. So I talked about how to do the 9-minute video. That's in month number 1. Now this Friday, a week from today, I'm doing this seminar. I want to show you. I'm going to teach practitioners how to get 4 people, watch this, how to get 4 people in 1 hour and how to walk them through a 5-session weight loss series. I'm going to tell you the mechanics of how to do that with 4 people, the reasons why you'd want to do that with 4 people. Matter of fact, we're going to do a little math equation. How much can you charge each person for 4 people in 5 hours? How much money can I make per hour? Yes, you're worthy. It's okay. It's safe to do that. And yes, you believe it. The last part is the elements. And I'm going to teach you the protocol. Not everything, but most things that people need to do, know, or have to help them reduce their body weight. Here is the very first session. Here's all the first session. And then for the subsequent 4 sessions, here is all the trapped emotions, and they're all grouped by a category. Make a long story short, you can learn how to do this live. Join my business growth club. It's on sale for $77 a month, and every month I'm doing a training with the workbook. And next month, you know what we're doing? We're doing this on money and abundance. How can you get 4 people with the same money and abundance interest and walk them through a 5-session series and make way more money than you're doing now? I can teach you how to do that. Okay, and I've done many of these. John, you were even in the group, and I remember you tilting your head like a little Yorkie too. I ain't gonna do that. Just get on the class and you'll see. And it worked.
Yeah. Well, you trained me how to do that a while ago, right? Like I've actually done one. Yeah. It was a stretch for me, but yeah, you definitely helped me with that. Yeah.
Well, I've had a lot of practitioners say, "How do you do that?"
Yeah.
I can only do one person at a time. Well, you do. I want to talk about that. John, I'm excited to hear who's joined us today. And hopefully the two folks we worked with last week. And today we're going to work on something very specific. So last week, recap, we worked on people's beliefs. Just the whole belief. Would it be okay if I could raise my money ceiling, my money earning ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have one. Okay, you have a money earning ceiling, and what's blocking that from going to the next level is stacked negative vibrations in my head. That's the cartoon. Okay, so last week we removed the blocks that were stopping one of our friends watching from raising their money ceiling, and it all had to do with what they're believing. I'm not worthy of that. I don't deserve it. It's not okay. It's not. Well, they're just thoughts, but you know what? Those thoughts, John, cue that cone. Those thoughts are blocks. And those blocks are vibrational blocks, just like an orange cone on the highway that says, you can't go there.
Slow down, turn around.
You said you want to make
Detour.
lots of money, and you got cones saying, you can't go there. And last week, we found out the trapped emotion, cue the chart. Last week, we identified what the unprocessed negative trapped emotion was. There's the chart. There's 60 of them. And we removed it. Hashtag, we use a magnet. And we removed that trapped emotion that was blocking that person from believing they could raise their ceiling, that it was okay, and we did it live. And today, subject number 2 is prospects. What's blocking you what is blocking, stopping, resisting you from attracting prospects? Now, in the business world, the prospects are people that you're prospecting before they become a client. You don't want everybody. You want ideal clients. Ones that pay, ones that refer, ones that repeat business, one that send you chocolates. Ones that send you thank you cards. That's ideal. One that have repeat business, one that shows up on time, one that talks about you. That's ideal. I'm going to teach you how to do that. So today, that's what we're working on. John, who is saying what, please?
Sig Brown's here, says hello. Jennifer Towner is here, says good morning. Janice is here, says good morning. Elaine Goldman, morning bros. Tammy Prince says good morning.
There we go. I'm catching up here. Tammy, good morning. Natasha Paula Samuel, she's at the top there. Hello, Michael and John. Looking forward to another Razzle Dazzle show. Oh, I'd be remiss if I didn't share my latest story, and it is around emotion code for business, right? So there's a very successful coach. His name is Brad Sugars. He hires me to go around the world as he's doing his large conferences, sometimes 12 to 1,500 people. And these are coaches that collect, and I'm the keynote trainer with worksheets. I razzle dazzle, and they're an audience that are used to razzle dazzle because he already razzle dazzles them. And then so to turn on razzle dazzle is really easy with audience. John, you were at the one in Vancouver.
Yeah.
So I signed a deal to go to South Carolina February or something for 3 days. Pretty excited about that. Big conference, 12 to 1,500 people.
Yeah.
And this week, I signed a deal to go to Vietnam. So I'm going to go to Vietnam and do my Law of Attraction signature presentation in Vietnam. And that's all because I removed the trapped emotions that were blocking, stopping me from getting more. And I also heard from the grapevine, went to his website, and he's doing the same event in London, UK. So I had to find out, do I have any, now this is how you and I would use it in a real life, John, right? Do I have any trapped emotions, blocking, stopping, resisting me that are stopping me from getting it up my life? Oh, I do, and I cleared them. So Natasha Paula Samuel, with the power of my fingers, I may be coming to do via Brad Sugars in the UK. Anyway, that's my dream, and I'm trying to get what I want, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and you gotta say hi to Sylvia Bellini as well.
Yeah, Sylvia Bellini, is she in the house? Good morning, Kelly Carson. She's in the ferry lineup waiting to go home. I think she was down Costa Rica or something like that.
Mexico.
Jennifer Towner, I'm gearing up for my annual studio sale this morning. Abundance, here I come. Woohoo.
Yeah, Sylvia says, good. Hello, gentlemen. Looking forward to a great show. Dark here now. Kareem Beach Murray says, good morning. My dad Jim's here, says, good morning, bro. Elaine Goldman says, need help with business blocks. Please help me.
Amy Larson Straight. Hey, Michael and John, I've missed watching the bros. Well, you can, well, I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that we have a very popular podcast. And you can watch the podcast like this, or you can listen to it on iTunes. Don Bowen's joined us. Evangelina Riz has joined us. I am here. And
hey, Laura Hill from New York. Pam Smith is here, says good morning. Barb Ashcroft, good morning.
Hey, Laura Hill. Hey, Barb. You're not going to read Kelly Carson's comment?
Hey, I'm not
Hashtag repurpose the snot out of it. She said it. I'm just reading it. I guess I said it first.
Jerry Menino.
Thank
Hi,
you,
guys.
everybody, for being nice and early and welcoming us. And today we are looking for two people. We're looking for two people that, if you think about prospecting, it's the funnel. Am I meeting them? Or I'm not really meeting. There's no opportunities to meet people. And no one's asking me about my business. Right? So that needs to be shaken up because that's the funnel to getting clients. You can't sit home and you can use all the law of attraction and wishing and wanting you want and sitting home and not doing nothing. You have to take action, and the action is movement. The action is doing stuff that's in alignment to your desire. So first you decide, you know what, I want, I want more clients. Well, before they're a client, they need to be a prospect. You need to prospect people.
Is that like a lead?
It's like a lead, yeah. So if I go to a networking meeting and I'm talking to somebody, I'm prospecting them. And I know people don't really like, I might not say this, the history buffs, I'm not sure if I'm saying this properly, but when people say they prospect for gold, did I use that word in the right context?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not waiting for gold to come to them.
They're
knocking on gold's door. Hashtag someone sing that. Knocking on gold's door. So they're not waiting for the gold they're prospecting it. They're looking for it. They're looking for gold. That was brill. Hashtag that was brill.
Old whisperer.
Brill isn't brilliant, yeah. So today. So if you want to loosen up that funnel, John and I can help you do that. Because John, cue the cone and cue the chart, cue it all.
Cue it all.
What's blocking and stopping you from attracting more things are old negative beliefs from experiences you have in the past, and they're called unprocessed trapped emotion. They're the size of a baseball, but they also act like an orange cone. So if you put the request out there and you're not receiving anything, the only thing that's blocking and stopping it is energy. The energy could be your doubt about it or your unworthiness for it or a past experience. You don't have to decide. Our fingers will. Won't decide, it'll find it. Who's in?
Laura Hill's giving you a hashtag knocking on gold's door. Nice.
Thank you, Laura Hill.
Hey, Sherry says, love your show. Dolores Long says, good morning, glad I found you. Deborah Springs, hola amigos, from somewhere. Barb Ashcroft, sunshine in Arizona. Lisa Gentile, good morning, happy to be here. Sheldon Foster, good morning from Baltimore. Lots of people. Pamelia Bell, good morning, bros. Lisa says, please remove the blocks that limit me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, there's a volunteer, Lisa. Do you want to work with Lisa?
I'm looking. Just so you know, John and I are not really looking at the same format, so...
I don't see comments from Natasha today, but no. I trust she's here.
Natasha was at the top there. You missed her on your screen, and I had her on mine.
Yeah, I'll work with Lisa.
Okay, Lisa, I'm seeing her now. So, hey, Lisa, welcome to my life. Lisa Gentile. Sounds like that. Hey, Lisa, here's what I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to hear prospects. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 meaning, sorry, on a 0 to 10, 10 meaning never, like absolutely freaking hashtag never, am I meeting anybody that's a prospect that becomes a client? I'm not even meeting anybody. It's really hard for me. And 0 means, whew, what the overflow is going on? 0 to 10, what are your blocks that are stopping you from attracting, meeting, or finding prospects to enroll them into your business, to prospect them into your business? John, what do you see out there for yourself?
Amy Larson Strait says, shake up my funnel, bros. A comment here from Jennifer Towner. In addition to being an artist, I am a health and fitness coach online. I'm doing pretty good, but I'm wondering if I have any blocks keeping me from going further. Camille Bell says, I would appreciate some help. I have blocks. Barb Ashcroft, new location. Would love some removals this AM to prospect like Michael does. Great comment here. Yeah, Sig Brown says, I'm going to be doing a vision board on workshop going over LOA and clarity through contrast. I'm
nice.
Looking for a local Bellingham area emotion code or body code practitioner to collaborate with so my attendees can get more help later if they need it.
So shout out to anybody in Sig Brown's area, any practitioner, and it sounds like a good workshop. Do the clarity through contrast, get clear, and then do a vision board. It could satisfy lots of communication styles. Okay, I'm refreshing here, John, looking for Lisa. And
Kelly says, I need clients, but may lose you by driving on the ferry. You have my permission if you want to choose me. Kelly Carson's in. Yeah, Corinne Beach Murray. I need new ideal clients, please. Tammy Prince is in. Jennifer's in. Tammy says, please. Don says number 9.
Well, you know what, John? I already have mine, so I stopped listening about 6 minutes ago. So now it's your task is to choose somebody. So I'm going to begin the process. I had Lisa Gentile permission. We're talking about prospects. And she's saying here, she goes, I go into fear, and she's never had any. She goes into fear and anxiety. So I'm going to be asking her subconscious mind, because it knows everything. Say, well, what's caused that? Why do I get into fear about prospecting somebody? You know, why do I even hate the word prospect? Your subconscious mind knows everything. And you don't have to figure it out. I'm going to become her proxy. And with her permission, I'm going to say, subconscious mind, help me find these using muscle testing. Then when I find it, John, I'm going to get out the
magnet.
Yeah, this is just a household magnet for my fridge. It's not a big deal. So I'll get started, John, and then you can maybe you can tell people about inherited emotions and trapped emotions and
yeah. What I'll do actually, I'll tell people about some kids actually. Got some great stories last couple weeks. Been working with kids, little ones, you know, below the age of 10. They're having like different behaviors, sort of abnormal behaviors around their house. So basically they're different from, you know, what they were like a couple months ago. A little edgy, a lot of different things, right? Very, very unique kind of behaviors. And so I've been seeing some great success with kids, like, you know, quick sessions, 20-minute sessions, and they're changing like the next day. You know, they're absolutely like, you know, less agitated, happier. So it's pretty powerful because the kids, you know, they don't even know they're getting the work done on them, but the parents can see the change like basically instantly. So that's pretty cool to see. I got a lot of emails this week from parents, so that was pretty cool to see. I like that.
A lot of attraction kicks in sometimes, right? When you're working on kids, remember the time horses? You were on the horse rampage.
Yeah.
The vibration was working on horses, so you attract it more. So now you're the kid whisperer.
Yeah.
Good. I'm just going to do a quick update here. I'm working with Lisa. I'm asking her, you know, I've connected to her subconscious. Am I Lisa? Am I Michael? So I'm really connected to her right now. And her subconscious mind is telling me that her anxiety and fear about prospecting people, brand new word for some people today, is a 10, like fear and anxiety. So I said, well, that's pretty severe. Matter of fact, you can't have business if that's a 10. And then I said, well, how many, well, first, what are the trapped emotions? And it told me what they were. And then I had to find out when they got trapped. Sometimes we don't need to know, sometimes you do. So when Lisa was 15, Lisa, when you were 15, you had an event in your life that trapped these 5 emotions: failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. So I identified the muscle test and checking the chart. Then when I find them, I get rid of them. So now I want to do another severity check. I know I'm not done. I got to clean up with the little dustpan around all that and clean up some little buggers and stuff. But for now, let's get an overall check on this. So so I'm Lisa. Before today's session, what was my level of fear and anxiety about prospecting people, talking about it, asking them to pay, just everything, all that prospecting business? What was the severity that it wasn't happening? 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 10. That's a block. And now that I've removed some trapped emotions, how many are, now the severity is 10, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ooh, I can feel the relief. Now, my hunch is that I have some beliefs, I being Lisa. So would it be okay for me to prospect with ease? No. Would it be safe? No. Am I worthy? No. Do I believe it? No. So John, remember last week we talked about beliefs and how beliefs can be half of the problem. This is evidence.
Subconscious beliefs.
And the other half is these beliefs. So I'm going to get rid of that if you want to introduce your client.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm going to work with Tammy Prince. She says she's a 10, and so that's very severe. That's the most. So yeah, I'll just connect up to Tammy, and so we have we want to increase prospects, increase. Clear the blocks to increasing, opportunities to meet prospects, to attract prospects. Okay, so yeah, I'll just connect up to Tammy.
Okay. And I'm just going to give a Lisa update, and then we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
So I'm still connected with Lisa. So before today's session, what was the severity? Well, first, let's double check on those beliefs. I'm asking, these are yeses. Yes, 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 no. Let it go when it's a no. So I'm with Lisa's subconscious mind right now. Would it be okay if I quickly and easily got ideal prospects? Oh, it would be. Was it a minute ago? It wasn't. Would it be safe? It would be. Was it a minute ago? It wasn't. Am I worthy? I am. Was I a minute ago? I wasn't. Do I deserve it? Do I believe it? Yes, yes, yes. Was it a minute ago? It wasn't. So now I get rid of other layer of negative emotions. So now I'm going to get my severity check again. So on a scale of 1 to 10 before this session, what was the severity stopping, blocking, resisting me from attracting prospects out of fear and anxiety? Was it an 8, 9, 10? And now is it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? Before today's session, what was my level of fear about talking to them about my business? Was it an 8, 9, 10? And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Before today's session, what was the severity of my anxiety about prospecting my business? Was it 8, 9, 10? And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Would it be okay to meet them quickly and easily? Yes. Would it be safe? Yes. Am I worthy? Yes. Do I believe it? Yes. Am I done? Yes. Do I need to do any more? No. Just going to disconnect with Lisa. Lisa, you better get your business cards ready. Ooh, you're just going to be busy. Okay, John, where are you at in your session?
Just starting up, yeah. I'm working with Tammy Prince, and
Tammy Prince is in the house.
Yeah. Looking to increase prospects, ideal prospects. So yeah, the severity, she says it's a 10. I got it was a 9, close enough. Yeah, trapped emotion, stopping, blocking Tammy from attracting, increasing prospects. Ideal prospects, trapped emotion, yeah. Are you worthy to attract more prospects? Do you believe you can? No. Safe to? Not safe as yeah. Okay to, yeah, but you're not worthy and don't believe you can attract. Yeah, so trapped emotion preventing you from being worthy is
what we're doing here is really
frustration.
Really important.
Go ahead, sorry, yeah.
When I studied NLP, the beliefs were at one time the only thing that we understood to be the problem. But now we understand its beliefs, which is the blocks, and other trapped emotions. It is so important. Every program, even this weight loss program, the very first thing we do is what are your beliefs about having your ideal body? Or you're going to work on money. What are your beliefs about having lots of money? Oh, you want to attract a boyfriend or girlfriend? What is your belief that you can be in an ideal relationship? So that's why we start there, right, John? Just get that cleaned up, because even though it's a belief, it's actually as a result of unprocessed negative trapped emotions that are blocks. They're cones in the way.
Subconscious beliefs, right?
What's that?
It's subconscious beliefs, right? It's not conscious stuff.
That's right. You don't even know. You don't even know. I didn't know that I didn't know about those. Hashtag hire a bro. A bro knows. We can find out.
So I cleared some frustration.
It's a hashtag dustpan clean.
Yeah.
And Rajesh is in a gym in India. There we go. He's saying good morning to us. So
panic, anxiety, frustration, hopeless.
Okay. And John's, we're demonstrating John's magnets just on a chain or a bracelet. There's nothing fancy. It's not like the XL 1000 PSTR7.
Just out of reach.
Yeah. Samantha Thornton is saying, hey, I've been so busy lately. Miss you guys from Fredericton, New Brunswick. Well, welcome. Sherry Manino, I would love to volunteer. I'm attracting them, but have trouble to explaining what I do. Okay, Sherry, I want to go here. Sherry, can you type this on your page? I put together an 8-week series, an 8-week session. I'm giving the first class for free. If you go to the website, you can take the first class for free, and it's going to teach you about the words that stimulate your people's interest. So, Sherry, if I could show you a way that would help you increase the retention you'll get from people, increase how much sales you get, and increase your comfort in being able to explain that, my hunch is you'd be in. So, Sherry Manino and everybody else wanting to get a free class from me, go to HangoutWithMichael.com/8 session or sessions. Test it first for me. 8 sessions. I'm going to test it right now.
Yeah, so I'm still working with Tammy, cleared unsupported. So worthy to increase ideal prospects? No, it's another trapped emotion preventing you from being worthy to increase. Yeah.
I'll just repeat that again. If you go to HangoutWithMichael.com/8 session, you will be encouraged and invited to get class number 1 for free. Words that stimulate purchasing decisions. After the show, go sign up and you can watch that class for free. It's about 20 to 22 minutes and it could change your life.
Hey, I just cleared inherited hopelessness from Tammy. She got it from her father. Inherited emotion, so born with that.
We appreciate everybody here. So next week, we're doing more business blocks, but they're a little bit more not so obvious. And you know what they are. I'll give you an example. Every time your phone rings, you get anxiety. Or maybe when you need to return a phone call, or you have to do your accounting, or your accountant calls you. Or you get a credit card failure from a client, or whatever. You know what they are. They're very personal to you. We're looking for a couple people next week to tell us what their little tick is and what sets them off into a negative vibration because of this trigger. We're going to help you with that because you need to return the phone calls. You need to go to the networking meetings and mingle with people. Not need to, but if you want to build your business, that you need to get out there. So I'm too shy to do this. I'm nervous to do that. Bring those challenges next week. We're going to work on those. John, what's your status there?
So yeah, tested the worthy and belief, got no's. Safe was a yes, safe to attract ideal clients, and okay to attract ideal clients, prospects, in other words. And yeah, so I cleared it up, and so now I got yes to worthy and yes to believe. So I just worked on worthy, but belief is now that sort of like, as you would say, like collapse that. So it's all 0, and increasing prospects is now at a 0. And yeah, I think that's it. I think my job is done here, Michael.
Okay.
Tammy.
Hey, it's Cass McCrae. Want to hear what he has to say today? My heart wall is pretty much equal to the Great Wall of China right now.
Ooh, sounds big.
I did a heart wall with the woman yesterday, and I jokingly said this to her. I said, so let's talk about law of attraction. Law of attraction is always responding to the vibe you're sending. When we do a heart wall session, which means removing these unprocessed negative emotions stacked up, that's why it's called a heart wall, Captain Obvious. It's a wall around your heart of unprocessed negative emotions, mostly from past relationships. So I worked on her 2 days ago, and when we were done, she said, oh, I remember those relationships. And I said, listen, don't be surprised if an old boyfriend contacts you again, or if people start flirting with you, because you are not sending the same vibe anymore. Well, cue email that says, oh my God. You won't believe, she said, people are all over me. They're friendly. My family's friendly. An old boyfriend likes something I had on Facebook. He's never done so she's noticing the change. That is evidence.
It is.
When you start to get different results, that is evidence. So Cass McCrae is saying that he's got some heart walls trapped around his heart. And at 7:34, he's my friend. I'm going to do a heart wall session for Cass McCrae. While I'm doing that, why don't you explain what that is? Now, it's also important for business people, right? So clearing Cass McCrae's heart wall, it's not just for primary partners, it's all relationships. The heart wall. Cass McCrae is a country and western singer, and he organizes singing mic nights and all that stuff. So imagine clearing all the trapped emotions that are blocking and stopping him from going next steps forward. So I'm going to do that for Cass McCrae. John, what is a heart wall?
Heart wall. Yeah, wall around your heart, Captain Obvious. A wall of these things around your heart.
John, I'm right here. I can still hear you.
Heart is the most powerful organ in the body, and the energy from the heart can actually be measured 12 feet in all directions. Fun fact. And it's known that the heart actually sends more messages to the brain than the brain to the heart. So you consider your heart to be the boss. Tells the brain what to do, the brain tells the rest of the body what to do. So when you go through these troubled times in life, like the bombs are dropping, the heart wants to protect itself, so it builds this wall around it so it doesn't sting as much going forward, which is good short term, but long term, it's not okay. So it's like living in a bomb shelter or breathing recycled air. And causes you to feel disconnected. It can create a lot of like pain and aches and stiffness in the neck and shoulders or upper back. Kind of like the weight of the world on your shoulders. That's heart wall to me. It's very, very powerful, and Dr. Brad and myself think it's the greatest discovery in energy medicine is the heart wall, and to clear that heart wall. And that's it. That sums it up.
Yeah. Now I know there's going to be a lot of practitioners watching that won't believe this, but here. So before today's session, well, first, am I Michael? I'm Cass McCrae. Before today's session, what was the severity of my heart wall? 10 being severe. That means trapped emotions blocking, stopping my heart. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? It was a 10. And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. How many trapped emotions were there? How many heart walls? 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, there was 30 of them. So there was 30 trapped emotions. There was 5 hidden ones. And now there's none. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Do I have a heart wall? I don't. Did I? I did. I'm still Cass. Was my heart wall blocking me from meeting ideal contacts and resources harmoniously, quickly and easily? It was. Is that block there now? It's not. Am I done? Yes. Put on a clean shirt and shave today, Cass McCrae, because you got a new vibe going on.
You have a haircut?
Haircut, fresh shave, nice clean shirt, and a stack of business cards. and your personal phone number in your left pocket, if you know what I mean.
Okay, cat. Yes,
The
great.
business pocket and the non-business pocket. John, let's go say hello to our friends. Who else is saying what today? Had a lot of fun with you guys.
Yeah, Lisa says, so happy, grateful. Thank you for helping me. Abundance, here I come. Yeah. Tara, I see a question in here from Tara. It says, when you find inherited emotions from a few generations back, does a generation in the middle also have the same blocked emotion? I would say yes. If it's what I'm thinking, what she's thinking, I'd say yes. So if you had like 5 generations back, you know, all like mums or something like that. So your mom's mom, they would all have it in order to like pass it on. How it impacts them, we don't know. But yeah, I mean, then it can go to their siblings as well and their children, children's children. So, one emotion can be cleared from, thousands of people, depending on how far it goes back. Yeah.
So I guess the opposite of that could a trapped emotion skip a generation? But then how does it travel? Right?
Yeah, so I would say no, it wouldn't skip a generation. However, it would.
That trapped emotion has to be inherited to become evident. So
yeah.
I guess it doesn't.
But it might not like impact you, right?
Yeah. We need to start stockpiling some Dr. Brad questions. That'd be a good question to ask him. Sylvie Bellini said we did a great job today. Thank you. Captain Blosier, hashtag. Open mic nights. I'm just going to refresh my screen. So John and I both offer a package, and we have a 3-session, or I have a 3-session at least, for the business. And today we worked on prospects. Next week we're going to work on your personal little bugaboos. And then the last class we're going to work on, John, do you remember what it is?
It was
opportunities.
Yeah.
Opportunities. And we're not even going to define what that is. You can be meeting anybody anywhere. What's blocking, stopping you from doing that? So these elements are taken from our program, and we've seen great results in doing that. And also in my business program, I also do a heart wall session with the intention it's blocking, stopping you from getting money, frankly, or sometimes it's getting contracts paid or getting things signed. It's, I'm working with people all the time, particularly around real estate people. It's like, it's always energy that's blocking, stopping from getting moving.
Yeah. When I work with people, I love it when the heart wall comes up in the first session. Like, good, let's clear this out. And then we can, get onto the other stuff, right?
If they didn't come for a heart wall, guess what? You're getting one.
Another shout out to Dr. Brad, wrote the book.
Yes.
I got to show the book every time.
Yeah, we love Dr. Brad. And let's see. Hey, I'm in Vancouver next week on November 18th on Sunday afternoon between 1 and 5. I'm giving my Razzle Dazzle all-you-can-eat law of attraction presentation, teaching you the formula. And so my friend Helene is coming with me. And guess what's in the trunk of her car? The chart. So at the very end of the seminar, I'm going to do an emotion code presentation and show some more people. Hashtag, it's so funny because, I've got friends that obviously like you do that have cars and we say a lot what's in our trunk, right? So my friend, you open it up, it's got fishing stuff and it's stinky and it's like it's just manly fishing gear, right? And then my other friend, he's a carpenter, so it's all in mine, flip charts, books, markers, erasers,
tripod,
stickies. What's that?
Tripod.
Yeah, tripods. Yeah, easels. It's how I roll. John, let people know what the experience is to book a session and what that means so they can understand that better.
Yeah, absolutely. So you go to our websites. I'm at liveinpeer.com. Just posted a link here too to my business page. And Michael's at HangoutWithMichael.com. And yeah, so we have online scheduling. So you can go to the scheduler, opens up, set your time zone, links up to PayPal, easy peasy. It takes a couple minutes, and yeah, find a time that works.
Yeah.
Really, really convenient. Yeah.
Hashtag, I wish my doctor had that system. Because the phone messages back and forth to book an appointment. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Hashtag
I know what you
get
mean.
with that.
Yeah. My wife, she's a physician. She has online scheduling too. She'd be sitting at home at night, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Ding,
Nice.
ding. Client book in. It's great. Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Okay, John, it was great chilling out with you today. We'll see you next week here on The Bro Show, Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. You can also catch up with us on iTunes podcast. So shout out to our podcast listeners. And we'll see you next week, everybody. Cheers.
See you next week. Have a great week and weekend.
Okay. I don't think it's disconnected yet. Hello, everybody.
Still live.